Gold Rush, Season 16, Episode 16, The Silence of the Sluice. Get ready, Gold Rush fans, because this is not just another episode. This is not just another Friday night on Discovery. What is coming in Season 16? Episode 16 is something that has been building all season long and is finally about to explode. Something big is happening right now. Something nobody saw coming. And if you are not locked in for this one, you are going to miss one of the most important episodes of the entire season. Stay right here. We are breaking down everything before episode 16 airs. Let's go. Welcome back, Gold Rush family. This is where we break down every episode before it drops. Trailers, sneak peeks, every detail, so you walk into Friday night fully prepared. If you are new here, subscribe right now and turn that notification bell on. We cover every single episode, and you do not want to miss a breakdown like this. For those of you who have been here all season, you know Season 16 has been relentless. The pressure has been real, the stakes have been high, and now in Episode 16, everything is coming to a head. Three massive moments. One episode that defines the final stretch of this season. Before we dive in, let us talk about that title. The Silence of the Sluice. Titles on Gold Rush always mean something real. A sluice running means gold is moving, the season is alive, everything is working. But when that sluice goes silent, everything stops. In the Klondike, where every day of mining counts, silence is not peaceful. Silence is terrifying. So what kind of silence are we dealing with? Is this the silence of a sluice completely emptied? Every piece of pay dirt pushed through? Or is this the silence of something stopping the operation before it was finished? That question hangs over every second of this episode. The answer is waiting on Friday night. Now let us get into it. We are starting with Parker. Schnabel, the man who has never done anything halfway in his entire Gold Rush career. Parker does the unthinkable to get all of the Golden Miles pay dirt. All of it. Every single piece. He is not picking the best sections and leaving the rest. He's going after everything that ground has, in a way that nobody expected. To go after all of Acclaim's pay dirt, you need every part of your operation at peak performance simultaneously. Excavators moving, wash plant processing, crew locked in with zero mistakes. The margin for error is zero. Parker knows that. He is doing it anyway. Because Parker Schnabel would rather go all in and find out the hard way than play it safe and wonder what could have been. This is his biggest swing of Season 16. Do not miss. Part 2, right below, where we break down Rick, Ness, and Beets. Let's go. Gold Rush, Season 16, Episode 16, The Silence of the Sluice. Welcome back, Gold Rush fans. This is Part 2 of our full breakdown. If you have not watched Part 1 yet, go back and watch that first. We covered Parker Schnabel's unthinkable move on the Golden Mile. Now we are getting into Rick, Ness, and Beets. These two storylines are just as big. Let's get into it. Rick Ness, while Parker makes a massive power move at the Golden Mile, Rick's camp is dealing with something that has nothing to do with the ground and everything to do with people. Rick's mechanic, Ryan, is considering leaving. And Gold Rush fans, if you understand how a mining operation works, you know how serious that is. Ryan is not just any crew member. Ryan is the mechanic. The person who stands between a productive day of mining and a complete shutdown. In the Klondike, where machines are constantly pushed to their limits, the mechanic is everything. If Ryan walks, Rick loses the knowledge of every machine in that operation. Every weakness, every quirk, every sound that signals trouble before it becomes a breakdown. You cannot replace that mid-season. Rick would be left with a hole that cannot be filled at the worst possible time. What brought Ryan to this point? People do not make this kind of decision overnight. Something built up inside that camp that pushed Ryan to seriously consider walking away mid-season. Rick Ness genuinely cares about his people, and that has always been one of his strongest qualities on this show. And that means this situation is hitting him. Personally, not just as a logistical problem, but something that cuts much deeper. Will Ryan stay? Will it get resolved in Episode 16? Or is this the start of a crisis that reshapes the rest of Rick's season? We are about to find out. And finally, the moment every Beets fan has been waiting for all season. Beets finally fires up the trommel on the hill. Finally, that word has never felt more earned. The terrain pushed back. The equipment pushed back. The timeline pushed back. There were moments this season where it looked like this might never come together, but Mike kept going. He dug in when things tried to knock him down. And now, in episode 16, that trommel fires up. When that machine comes to life on that hillside, it is personal. It is the payoff of an entire season of sacrifice and belief. The only question left is whether the ground delivers. Whether that pay dirt carries the gold Mike has been betting everything on. If it does, he finishes season 16 as one of the biggest stories of the year. Do not count him out. Gold Rush season 16, episode 16. The Silence of the Sluice, this Friday on Discovery. Hit that thumbs up, drop a comment, subscribe, and I will see you right back here for the full recap. Let's go get that gold right now.